Laughlin saw the delivery truck backed into the dock and says there was enough room for a car to pass by. According to court documents, security footage shows Sanchez throwing the driver into the dumpster and nearby pallets. You know that 3 homes were affected so far. 2 are considered significantly damaged. 1 just collapsed about 10 minutes ago. I want to show you video from that. Again, this was just about 10 minutes ago. We saw what the house starting to tip over and collapse. They are still working on putting out the fire completely, although IFD does tell us that they do have that fire under control.
The frustration goes beyond businesses. For some content creators, it's more about giving others a platform.
Before the finals started, I asked Dr. Dunk which Pacers stars to look out for. Of course, he says players like Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam will stand out. But Dr. Dunk was a role player on his team, and he also tells me he's keeping an eye on another role player, TJ McConnell. Their goal is to get to 25 million steps, many of which will be on one of these new step exercise machines.
They have been talking on a speaker to whoever was in one of those houses. I couldn't make out what they were saying. A neighbor did say that they threw something that looked like a firework. I also heard a loud bang sometime around then.
Dozens of teenagers help hang up about 500 American flags for the Field of Honor, each of them with a name. Some of those final touches include putting up some of the LED screens and finishing up the premium hospitality suites like this one on hole 17.
We're standing approximately where one of those armored trucks was kind of shielding officers from the scene that's behind me. There's still some crime scene investigators poking around, taking pictures and looking at what's left over.
Right now at midday, pleading for mental health support what IMPD thinks the community needs after another police shooting. Plus, honoring a fallen hero, how the Winchester Fire Department is paying respects to a man who made the ultimate sacrifice. And Republican control of Congress could come with future issues for Hoosier health care. Ahead, News 8's Kyla Russell speaks to an Indianapolis mom who's starting to worry.
News 8 Midday starts now.
In your multicultural spotlight, an Indianapolis church is hosting weddings for LGBTQ+ and immigrant couples that want to get married before the new year. News 8's Malia Van Ostrand looks at the reasons some are rushing. Food is everywhere, and if you love your dog, you want to share, but wait, some things aren't good for your pooch. Patty is here from Pet Pals TV, along with Tom Dock, Pet Pals TV investigative reporter. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Tom and Patty. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We wanted to start with some of the things that your dogs can eat. We have a little bit of a board here, so let us know. Today is the last day you can drop off toys at any of these sponsor locations on your screen for the Wish TV Toy Drive, and we've made it easy for you to get more info or donate money. Grab your phone and scan the QR code on your screen. That'll take you to the Wish Tree section of wishtv.com. And it's a milestone year for Reverend Richard Hunter Ministries. Today is distribution day for its 30th annual Christmas Help Program. I caught up with the Reverend this morning at Martin University. If you're still looking for help this holiday season, Hunter says anyone is welcome to drop by to see if there are any extra resources available. Now we're taking a live look over Monument Circle. We've been talking about it all hour long now. It has been pretty chilly this week, but hopefully we get some relief. Can we look forward to maybe a weekend walk outside, or what's that going to be looking like?
I do think so, yeah.
Laughlin captured this video early Saturday morning as police arrived at the scene of the fight. He was getting food downtown when he heard sirens.
I noticed they stopped just up the road, so I followed them up and stayed across the street to see what was going on.
According to police, Sanchez and the unnamed driver had an argument about where the truck was parked. At some point, Sanchez tried to get into the truck and even shoved the driver as the driver was trying to flag security. It escalated into a fight in which the victim pepper sprayed and later stabbed Sanchez multiple times. A short time after getting to the alley, Laughlin saw both men carried off on gurneys.
The second person, they brought him out of the alley here on the gurney, and he was setting up on the gurney, and had a towel wrapped all the way around his head.
Laughlin saw the delivery truck backed into the dock and says there was enough room for a car to pass by. According to court documents, security footage shows Sanchez throwing the driver into the dumpster and nearby pallets.
At first, I just didn't want to believe that it was him.
Sanchez reportedly told police he didn't know what happened and could only remember grabbing for a window at a nearby pub. Laughlin recalls seeing someone come out of the business, not knowing it was Sanchez at the time.
You don't think you're going to see somebody, you know, recognizable in something like this.
In a statement, Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears condemned the incident, adding in part what began as a disagreement between a 38-year-old former professional athlete and a 69-year-old man should not have escalated into violence or left anyone seriously injured. Laughlin says he was shocked to find out about Sanchez's arrest after what he saw that morning.
I didn't expect anybody like that to be involved in just a two-person altercation of like an argument, especially him.
Sanchez is facing 3 misdemeanor charges, including battery, unlawful entry of a vehicle, and public intoxication. He has a $300 bond and is set to make an initial appearance Tuesday morning. Reporting downtown, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
The fact that this is a high school just blows my mind.
$1.2 million in cash prizes are at stake during this year's World Aquatics Swimming World Cup. Carmel is poised to reap the benefits of hosting the event. Gabe Amick with the Hamilton County Sports Authority says the event is projected to generate about $4 million for the local economy.
Indianapolis has done a great job of showcasing what Central Indiana can do around big events and large events, and this is just our way of now getting our foot in the door.
Carmel Swim Club head coach Chris Plum is no stranger to the international stage. He coached at the 2024 Paris Olympics for Team USA. He says the competition has already made an impact on his team.
So to have those Olympians on our pool deck consistently around, they're just so happy. They're, you know, trying to sneak pictures and selfies with them sometimes.
Carmel High School has produced multiple Olympians and dominates at the state level with more than 50 state championships in its trophy case. World Aquatics Executive Director Brent Nowicki says that legacy is part of the reason they chose the city as a host. He sees his organization returning for more events.
The idea of that high schoolers in the crowd, families, kids, future swimmers, that's really a unique opportunity for us to inject the world's best swimmers into the future generations.
Abby Wood won gold this weekend in the women's 400-meter medley. The British swimmer has been stunned by the turnout of young swimmers in Carmel and welcomes competing in similar venues.
They're all coming to the sign-in sessions wanting to get involved. I think it kind of shows off our personality as swimmers, and yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Doorbell camera capturing the moments just before an explosion causes a blaze in a Canby neighborhood. The video appears to show someone throwing something that then catches on fire. Lisa Harmon says her family wasn't home when it happened. They were out camping when they got a call from a neighbor around 4 Sunday morning.
Come as fast as we could to see. We have a cat in the house, just trying to find out what's going on, making sure my son wasn't in the house as well.
Her husband, Freddie Harmon, originally didn't want to go camping as he had just been released from the hospital on Friday. He says they even got into an argument about the trip.
That's where our bedroom is, right there. I mean, there's nothing left on that corner, and that's where we sleep. And we wouldn't be here today. So we cheated life.
The Harmons are now only left with the clothes they packed. Their home, along with another neighbor's house, are considered a total loss. They're also still looking for their pet cat. Despite the hardships, the family is thankful for the neighbors who stepped up.
He actually went in the houses, banged on the doors, and was helping people get out. He came up and realized we wasn't there.
Investigators are asking the community for any additional video or information that can help along in the investigation. The Harmons are hopeful that authorities can find the cause of the fire.
This personal stuff. It's gone. I mean, I don't even know what we're going to start. We ain't done nothing to nobody, and we don't understand why people does this to people. We don't understand this.
The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms was on the scene to help investigators. Officials believe this is an isolated incident and that there is no threat to the community. I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV and WishTV.com.